What are some reasons that you might want to grow your own tomatoes from seed instead of buying transplants from the local garden center? Well, there are probably two main reasons that stand out above the others. And first of all is money savings. That's why a lot of people look to start their own seeds. They feel that they can start much cheaper and more economically by seed than they can from buying multiple plants at the garden center. Now, that might be true if you are looking to plant a huge patch. So, if you want a lot of transplants, that can really add up. But it could also be true if you only want a few plants. And the reason that's true is because when you only want a few, your options are to, one, either buy single potted plants, or you end up buying a whole pack of 4 or 6 when you only needed one. And then you've got plants that you're wasting and you're paying for that you didn't even want to begin with. So by starting your own, you can start just the number of plants that you want and save money while you're doing it anyway. Probably an even bigger reason that people want to start tomatoes from seed is that your variety options are going to be much wider. So this is Territorial Seed Company, and this is just one example of one good seed catalog and all the options that they've got for their tomatoes. You look that they start on page 92, and you've got a variety of modern classics. You have varieties of hybrids. You have varieties of slicers and heirlooms. All sorts of different options: color, size, shape, purpose. Some are going to be better for fresh eating, while some are better for slicing, some better for canning, saucing, all those different uses. And by the way, we have many lists on this site of what are known to be the best tomatoes for different purposes, broken down into things like that, into things like, best slicing, best multi-use. So there's a lot that goes into it. Heirlooms in the garden centers, you're probably going to have a much more narrow variety there. Hybrids are probably more likely to be found, although a lot of garden centers are kind of coming up to speed on that and offering a mix. But still, you're going to be limited to the few varieties that are there, and you probably won't find more than a handful of different varieties in any garden center. Whereas if you're starting from seed, we're flipping through literally 10 pages here. And again, this is just one seed catalog. So those are your biggest reasons. There are other reasons too, though. Things like if you want organically grown, if you want heirloom, if you want to control everything that goes into your plants from the seed and the soil up, starting your own is the way to do it. So hope this encourages you to give it a try. It's a lot of fun, and there is just an awful lot of pride in being able to say, hey, this is something that I grew myself from my very own baby seed.